It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the big diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the prop plane, Kenny Smith. Moments away at Wells Fargo Center, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the San Antonio Spurs. Checking out the Spurs, just one win over the last 7 games. They're not happy with how they're playing, looking to make amends tonight. And Greg Popovich, easily one of the best coaches in NBA history. He'll be guiding the U.S. in international play in 2020. Kenny, how excited are you for that?
Ooh, I'm so excited for that. I'm so excited because every guy wants to play for Pop. I wish I was able to play in 2020 because that would be something. He is one of the best choices for the team.
You know, with Pop at the helm, it could be one of the best teams ever to represent our country. I might have to come out of retirement and play for them.
I wonder if they have to do in-game interviews on the international level.
No, that wouldn't be a good idea.
Come on, Pop is classic in that
Classic.
setting. Classic.
Classic.
Classic for few words.
Yeah. Let me try this in few words. We're done.
.2K Sports checks in with our loyal viewers with a broadcast from Philadelphia. It's the home of the 76ers, the Wells Fargo Center. We're happy to have you with us for 2K Sports midweek presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sidelines. The 76ers hoping for a happy ending to close out their homestand before hitting the road. This is a game they expect to win. They come into this matchup confident and ready to take care of business.
And they're 1-0 against them this season, and this is the final matchup. So a little bit of extra incentive tonight, knowing they have a chance for the season sweep.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, whether it's 2 games or 20, you'd love to go unblemished against any opponent over the course of a season. Of course, the opposite is just as true. Getting swept is no fun at all.
We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, hello there. Spurs coach Greg Popovich made the top 5 in all-time coaching wins last season. When asked about it, Pop said, "It's the most important thing in my life. My grandchildren can take a hike." I don't think he was being serious, guys.
Great stuff, DA. Thanks. Well, we're moving into the heart of the NBA season, Clark. Has chemistry and pecking order in a locker room been set by the coach and by the team at this point of the year?
Yeah, I think with veteran teams, it's pretty well established. But again, the makeup of your veterans is key there. With younger teams, though, I think they begin to – it's a process. It's an ongoing process of figuring out roles
right.
and pecking order. So
Ready,
as
gentlemen?
you get into the middle part of the season, the heart of it, I think the young guys do start to kind of figure it out.
And it's going to be San Antonio off the tip. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court right now for the Spurs, they've got Maravich. Marc Gasol is out there with Garnett. Then there's Price. And it's Johnson in at the 3 slot. Pulls up on the wing. It's hauled in by the 76ers. They beat the Spurs during their last encounter in San Antonio.
And whether by design or by accident, they drew so many fouls in that game. Foul trouble for the other side became a huge issue.
And as a result, there was a blowout win. I mean, credit them for initiating contact and forcing the officials to make the calls.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Here's Maravich. And the rejection by Stoudemire. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stoudemire. Four on the clock. Here's Johnson, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And the 76ers with possession. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Duckworth against Gasol. Duckworth with the bucket. The Spurs have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Price, the pass to Maravich. Johnson surveying the floor. Lock at 6. The 11-footer. Lever pulls it in.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
The shot's good from Barry.
Good watching Barry square himself up from here. This guy's a dependable shooter from the mid-range area of the court.
Here's Johnson after the Sixers pick up 2. To the middle. It's intercepted. And now here's Davis, the fast break opportunity. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Free throw good, Davis. With the amount of characters and personalities on this Sixers team, Clark, you can't help but notice the attitude they play with.
Yeah, they play with edge. They play with brashness. Some would say arrogance, but all of the championship teams have some element of that, and that's where they're looking to go. On occasion, if their emotions get out of whack, it could get them in trouble, but I think they'll learn as they grow to tone that down and use it in a positive way.
Here's Lever. Following the basket by Pete Maravich. Shot from free throw range, and Davis can't get it to go.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Maravich with the steal. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Pistol Pete, oozing with natural talent, but behind the scenes, he puts in a lot of work too.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
Free throw good, Maravich.
And Maravich, the skill set, how savvy he is, and then the showmanship that he brings to the table. I don't know that we've ever had a guy more creative at the game of basketball.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And, you know, Brett Brown has seen it all in Philly. The good and bad times, was the head coach for their lowest points as this team rebuilt. Now he's reaping the fruits of his labor and persistence as he leads a star-studded Sixers team that has great potential.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting calls, and for good reason.
Well, you know, Greg, they can count on him to get buckets. I mean, he's getting the ball because he's very efficient when he has it.
Now here's Johnson. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Clippers. Here's Davis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Davis has got 9 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Spurs trail by 9. And Clark, you have to applaud management for the way they stuck with Brown as the team was turning things around.
Yeah, I love it, Kevin. I really do. I mean, being able to see the long-term picture and stay with a coach who you believe is the right one for your group. Very impressive work by the Sixers. You know, injuries and a lack of talent were the issue early, not the coaching. The players love Brown, and rarely are coaches afforded as much time and patience as this franchise gave Brown. I applaud him.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Gasol finds Johnson. Now Maravich. Gasol with it. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. No good from Maravich. Maravich against Davis. Shoots over Maravich. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
One shot, gentlemen.
And that one falls for Davis. Commissioner Adam Silver believes, Clark, that the NBA will see its first female head coach sooner than later. What do you think?
I think it'll happen. I'm not sure exactly if it'll be sooner. I think it'll be a little time because the pipeline, I think, has to be established to where you have some candidates. And you very well could have candidates now that may not have coached in the NBA that could possibly move into a head coaching role. But I think the progression to that would require, I think, more female assistant coaches before there's a comfort level with moving in that direction from an owner's standpoint.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now, here is Maravich. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Clippers.
And, you know, Kevin, his creativity really on display that night. I mean, he was threading beautiful passes everywhere.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Not much else you can do there. I mean, that's what you want. Too bad they weren't able to finish it off.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
That one good for two.
And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. You see it now on the scoreboard.
Clearly in great rhythm. They've got it going on. I mean, in a big way. Excellent job at establishing a huge lead early on.
So it's the Spurs now after the Sixers pick up two. That one falls.
Boy, the confidence of Gasol on the block is really impressive to see. I mean, once he gets good positioning, he goes right to work.
To the inside, Gasol with the steal. They push it up 4-on-3. Here's Garnett. The shot's good on the assist by Maravich. Maravich has got 3 assists in the game.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
They get it back. There's the pass to Lever. Duckworth with it. 6 to shoot. Over Gasol. Duckworth's shot is off.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Barry. He's guarded by Johnson. Davis in the corner. Goes up on the wing. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Boy, Stoudemire doing a nice job setting that screen. Very nice.
Maravich against Davis. To the paint. Garnett the pass to Gasol. Rebounded by Duckworth. The 76ers leading by 9. Davis looking for an opening. Pass to Stoudemire. And the jam by Stoudemire.
In this first period, they've been aggressive and extremely focused.
Yeah, this is a big lead right now, a big one, and they've seized momentum and showing no signs of letting it go.
San Antonio calls timeout. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
And that's one of those games where I just felt the attitude going in was wrong. I think they believed what was being said about them in the press, and that was a game that they just couldn't win.
I'm going to disagree with you here. I don't think it was about lacking confidence in themselves. I just think the talent difference between the teams was too much for them to overcome.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Lillard against Armstrong. And Damian Lillard, good for the 3. Lillard's got his first 3 points of the game.
Starting to surge here, and we're only in the first quarter.
Yeah, and they've come out strong. I mean, clearly they've been the better team so far.
Now, here is Schrempf. 9 points last game. He kicks to Armstrong. Just 5 to shoot. Over Lillard. Off the left rim and out. The 76ers leading by 14. To the inside. Love. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Detlef Schrempf.
Bob Love, one of the old school forwards, has that real nice game. Plays an old school style, close to the ground, but excels at scoring the ball and defending.
Move shots.
The first free throw is good. Clark, you had a tremendous college career, excluding yourself. Give me the best NBA player from your alma mater.
Wow. I would probably lean towards Jerry Lucas as the best player coming out of Ohio State. And then you look at his pro career, it was pretty solid as well. I thought Herb Williams had a fantastic and long pro career. John Havlicek maybe would rise to the level of the best NBA player of the group that came out of Ohio State. Jim Jackson is another name. Evan Turner still playing. But I think John Havlicek probably in longevity, championships, Hall of Fame stature, I think he may be the best NBA Buckeye.
I'm going to put Clark Kellogg in there too.
Oh, I didn't play long enough. Didn't play long enough.
Here's Barry. Duckworth chipped back in for 2. Duckworth's got 6 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's West. Hits that one. Nice pass, leading him to the bucket.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by Philadelphia.
And Lillard kicks to Love. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Elliott passes to Love. Stolen by Ellis. To the middle. Here's Schrempf, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
The 76ers have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the word is they challenged each other, guys. I mean, each and every one of them to improve their free throw shooting in the offseason. Held each other accountable in that area. And now you see the results individually and as a whole.
Free throw good. Damian Lillard.
Lillard is really a force of nature. I mean, an incredible talent who torches just about everybody with his scoring ability.
Anderson, he's checked in for Barry. And both free throws good for Damian Lillard.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
Yeah, getting to the line and converting, Greg. That's the big thing. It's always good when you can do that because it stabilizes your offense.
Armstrong against Lillard. Here's West. And the Spurs scoring again.
And West, a knockdown mid-range shooter. You just assume it's going in whenever it leaves his hands.
Lillard against Armstrong. Lillard, the pass to Duckworth. And Anderson kicks to Love. West with some nice D. Spurs trail by 14. Here's Ellis. Banked in off the glass. Ellis has got his first bucket in this one.
Tell you what, fellas, he is fun to watch when he's working like that and getting to the hoop.
Lillard finds Anderson. Back to Lillard. And he elevates for the slam dunk. David West did not like that.
Boy, I love watching Lillard turn on the Jets, using that astounding speed to blaze past the defenders.
Armstrong against Lillard. Armstrong passes to West. Over Love. West can't hit.
Yeah, that's just poor decision making. He's got to be better in those situations.
Greg, I just think he was in a hurry. He flat out rushed it. I mean, I don't know what he was thinking there. He actually was in a brain neutral position.
Now, here is Schrempf. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Feeds to West. 5 on the clock. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And Anderson kicks to Lillard. He feeds it to Love. And it's blocked by Brown. In transition, here come the Spurs. Here's Ellis. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Well executed, and then you love the strong finish.
Fantastic speed on the break. Speed kill, showing no mercy in transition there, partner.
Here's Lillard. Pass to Love. Over West. The 76ers with another miss. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
I mean, a solid first quarter, especially looking at that plus turnover ratio.
Yeah, everything is sharp. I mean, nothing forced, precise passes, taking care of the ball. That's good stuff.
Philadelphia leading by 10. On the court for San Antonio here in the second. We've got West. Armstrong is out there with Ellis. Then there's Brown, and it's Schrempf in at the small forward.
I like when Lillard gets a little tricky with it. Outstanding at measuring the floater and dropping it in.
Armstrong passes to Ellis. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Right there, West used that ample frame of his to open up space for the shooter. Solid screen.
Kicks it to Duckworth. Armstrong against Lillard. Here is Elliott. 11 points for him in that last game against Houston. And it's in there. And the 76ers lead by 11.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
Yeah, you know, continue to pour it on them. That's what they want to do right now. Doing their best to put this game out of reach and in the win column.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Brett Brown coached the Sixers team through some really lean years. Now, the promise started to show last season, but he said, I don't feel close to the notion that we've arrived. I'm hardened, just doing my job and moving forward. Kevin?
And continuing the process, D.A. thanks. Here's Lillard following the three-pointer by San Antonio from about 19 feet. And the 76ers tack on two more.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
It sure is, Greg. It might be the strongest aspect of their offense here.
Lillard against Armstrong. The pass to West. Over Love. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut back down to 8. An important basket there from David West.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Lillard against Armstrong. Lillard finds Anderson. And it's sent back by West. And he recovers it. Spurs trail by 10. Armstrong passes to Brown. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Clock at 6. Lillard against Armstrong. There's 3-pointers off the mark.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Elliott passes to Duckworth. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. When it comes to initiating this play, Clark, for your money, who are the perimeter pick-and-roll ball handlers right now in the game?
Well, the guys that come to mind for me, Chris Paul is fantastic in the pick-and-roll. Damian Lillard is outstanding. James Harden. And I think Victor Oladipo is getting better. I mean, he's so good at finding seams and using his athleticism to get to the bucket, and he's really grown as a finisher. Kyrie Irving is just a terrific one-on-one player. Sometimes he doesn't even need the screen guy. He's so good with the ball. And obviously Steph Curry is in that category too.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Now, here is Maravich. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. Johnson for 3. Drains the 3-pointer. Johnson's got 8.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
To the middle and taken away by Johnson. The feed to Gasol. Davis against Johnson. Davis kicks to Lillard. To the paint. Here's Love. Lays it up off the glass. Love's got 6 points in the quarter.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Johnson, the pass to Maravich. Spurs passing it around. Gasol, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Pat Lever, Lafayette is his given name, a really good passer, good all-around player, somebody who knows how to set the table and find his guys.
Maravich, the pass to Gasol. Garnett, and it's slammed in by Garnett.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander. Cannot give him that much room from mid-range. They got to feel lucky he didn't knock that one down.
Ellis can't get it to go. Philadelphia leading by 13. Pass to Lever. Back to Lillard. Love at the elbow. Over Garnett. And too long on the shot.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Maravich against Lillard. Outside, Maravich. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Garnett. Over Davis. The shot, no good. And Philadelphia the other way now. They led by as many as 18 points. Shoots from the elbow. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Johnson. Marc Gasol picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Barry's checked in for the 76ers. Hornacek comes in for Damian Lillard. Price, he's checked in for the Spurs. The 76ers leading by 13. Pass to Lever. Hornacek outside. Out to the right wing. Lets it go from 14. Some solid defense from Johnson. Garnett outside. He kicks to Maravich. Stolen away.
And thought that pass was going to get through, but no. All of a sudden, he was going the other way with the basketball.
And it's Stoudemire in the corner. There's the pass to Hornacek. Out to the right wing. Lock at 6. Lever, that's good. Lever's got 4 points in the quarter.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Barry the pass to Hornacek. Here's Barry. Kicks it to Davis. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Price against Hornacek. Price dishes to Maravich. Here's Gasol over Stoudemire, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one is on Stoudemire.
And you know, by now, I don't think there's much question. Mark and his brother Powell are the best 1-2 brother punch in NBA history. How about over 30,000 points combined?
And he makes the first. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
For Philadelphia, they have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
One shot.
And that one falls for Davis. Spurs trail by 19. Price kicks to Gasol. Back to Price.
And, you know, that's a second foul early in this quarter. I think he's got to be much more cautious in how he defends now.
Over to the wing. Johnson outside. This one for 3. Good on the triple. Johnson's got 6 here in this quarter.
And Johnson, just great touch from outside. Love how quick that release is.
Ball's knocked loose. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Here's Barry, guarded by Garnett. Baseline J on the way.
You just enjoy watching Garnett be the aggressor on defense. A tall, wily guy who forces you to take tough shots. Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Pass to Davis. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Back to Stoudemire, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Maravich. It's hauled in by Barry. Barry's got his 5th rebound in this one. High post shot. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss. Garnett's got his 6th rebound on the night. Inside. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You take a look at Los Angeles. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And, of course, the Spurs just way behind.
And, you know, right now for San Antonio, there were fears they'd be one of the NBA's doormats this season. Those fears have turned out to be well-founded.
And, you know, I don't think they need to wait for the offseason to start making some changes. I think they can start the rebuilding process right now.
And they double up Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. San Antonio with the ball. Spurs trail by 14. Price, the pass to Maravich. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. And a look now at San Antonio's upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll be playing the Pelicans in New Orleans. Then on Sunday, they'll head back home to host the Washington Wizards.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
Passes to Lever. Davis against Johnson. 6 to shoot. Fires from 14. And Davis can't get it to go.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Yeah, I like the fact, Greg, that he crowded the shooter there, made him uncomfortable, got into his airspace a bit. Looked like he forced the shot.
Lever passes to Davis. Hornacek against Maravich. They could use a bucket. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
And if there's one guy you know won't hesitate to pull the trigger, it's Barry. Before that pass even got there, you could tell his mind was made up. He was going to take that shot.
Now, here is Maravich. He has 6. Pass to Garnett. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Garnett's got 6 points.
Garnett very comfortable close to the basket now. He's efficient as a low block scorer.
And the pass to Stoudemire. Takes the 13-footer. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Gasol. Here's Maravich. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Maravich has got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Rejected by Gasol.
You really got to admire the reach of Gasol. He's excellent at utilizing those long arms of his to turn away shots.
Maravich, good.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
Here's Lever, guarded by Price. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Lever, guarded by Price. From deep. You can't get that one.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding you.
Agreed. I mean, when the defense is right there, you got to move the ball, make the extra pass. That's a case of a poor shot selection.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what do you like and not like about how your team has played so far?
Too many turnovers, but I think we've got a decent pace.
Thanks for your time, Pop. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks. Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal at 2K Sports. Let's talk first half. From the get-go, it was Philadelphia who came out strong. They got on one incredibly dazzling streak and at one point had an 18-point lead. They kept up enough momentum to close out the first quarter with a 6-point lead. In the second quarter, they didn't play quite as well and were outscored, but still were able to head to the locker room up by a solid 9 at the half. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the 76ers?
Well, I like it, Ernie, because they're just not settling for outside shots. You know, that part of the game is pretty when it's going in. We've seen plenty of teams try that and fail. You got to have a balanced approach. And tonight, they found a ton of success inside. Basketball and championships are won inside out. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about the Spurs?
I think they're giving this game away because of their turnovers. I mean, you may not control everything that happens out there, but you do control how much you value each possession. I think coming out of the break, they need to be more efficient to close the gap in the score.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
The skyline of Philadelphia looking especially majestic tonight as we welcome you back to action. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him, a scoring machine here in that first half.
Yeah, and it's been fun to watch, partner, because not only is he shooting a high percentage, a good percentage, he's also carrying the team.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. Philadelphia leading by 9. We've got Duckworth. Barry is out there with Stoudemire. Then there's Davis. And it's Lever in at the point. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Yep, it counts.
And defensively, this is the opposite of how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, just a real lack of aggressiveness there right now. I mean, can't give up these types of layups to begin the quarter, Greg. I mean, that's a no-no.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we see new players coming into prominence for the San Antonio Spurs. Now, Greg Popovich gives his veterans credit for accepting it gracefully and helping the young guys be successful. He says it's a tribute to their character and awareness. Kevin?
Well, they certainly have established a great culture in San Antonio. Really something. DA, thank you. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Back to Davis. Lays it up and banks it in. Davis has got 4 this quarter.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
Yeah, that was actually no defense at all there, Greg. I mean, layups don't come any easier than that. I mean, they're piling it on now.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And, Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And good that time.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half.
Now, here is Maravich. He's tightly guarded. Here's Gasol. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Johnson dishes to Maravich. Garnett kicks to Johnson. Spurs passing it around. Price with the ball. Picked up by Davis. Just 5 on the clock. Garnett finds Johnson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And the versatility Johnson offers, it can't be forgotten. I mean, this is a guy that can play 3 to 4 positions, a lights-out shooter who also has that clutch gene.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Johnson. That one is no good. The 76ers leading by 14. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Kevin Garnett.
Great admiration for Stoudemire's athleticism. You got to be aware of it now because he'll get to the air and throw it down in a hurry.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
And the 76ers making a change here. Lillard's checked in.
Yeah, and Stoudemire really one of the deadliest big men in the game. His combination of power and speed and finishing, wow, unique.
Now here's Price. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Joe Johnson on the wing. Guarded by Stoudemire. Johnson kicks to Price. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. And that one drops. Lillard's got 15 points.
And everything they're attempting is going in. Tremendous run here in the third.
And a much needed run too, Greg. I mean, they've turned it up a notch. Really taking over now.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
Yeah, there's no reason why they should be scoring at will down there easily as they have. I mean, they've got to be more aggressive inside.
Ellis, he's checked in for Maravich. And a chance to now check out the scoring distribution between the front court and the back court players tonight for the 76ers.
And their guards have been the difference makers. This lead wouldn't be nearly as big as it is if it wasn't for that backcourt. Those guys have been running wild.
And the basket by Johnson.
You know, Garnett is a willing passer, especially when one of his guys has a clean look.
Lillard surveying the D. High post, Stoudemire. Davis, the pass to Duckworth. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 4 assists now tonight.
And that pattern continues, guys. Another heat check, another log on the fire.
Well, they're scorching right now. I mean, the defense has to be concerned. Nothing they're doing is stopping this run.
Count it, good. And it's 7 points for Marc Gasol.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
And Lillard kicks to Davis. And it's slammed in by Duckworth.
And since they come out of halftime, they've been extremely poised and very efficient.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, certainly a step up from the first half. They're more engaged, more focused here in this second half, and they're getting good results.
Here's Garnett. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Price, right side. Dishes to Gasol. And another basket for San Antonio.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Ellis against Davis. To the inside. Kevin Garnett with the steal. Ellis, the pass to Price. And the foul on Amari Stoudemire. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And the 76ers with some changes. Love's checked in for Stoudemire. Elliott comes in for Barry. And it's Anderson in for Davis. And San Antonio also making a switch. Brown, he's checked in for Kevin Garnett. On defense, the 76ers. Brown outside. Back to Price. And it's sent back by Lillard. And he gets it back. And that one is good.
And you just hate to give up those second chance points.
Yeah, those are back crushers. I mean, they really crack your back when you give teams second shots like that.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 15. The 3 from Anderson. Drains it from beyond the arc. Anderson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now here's Price. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And let's take a look now at some stats for Ellis. How's the last month of basketball been for him? Putting up about 10 points a night, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And while the numbers are decent, I really feel like he can do more.
Yeah, you know, his issue is more mental right now, I think. He just needs to block out the distractions and get back to being the star that he is.
And that one falls for Marc Gasol. And the Spurs with some changes. Schrempf, he's checked in for Johnson. And B.J. Armstrong has subbed in for Mark Price. And so Marc Gasol nails both of them. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 16-point game. Elliott against Schrempf. Elliott kicks to Anderson. Baseline jumper. Again, Philadelphia.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting burned.
Pass to Brown, and here's Schrempf. Feeds it to Gasol. Here is Lillard. He's got 15. Passes it to Elliott, and taken away by Brown. Pass to Armstrong. Shoots over Lillard. Armstrong gets the bucket.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Philadelphia leading by 16. Anderson finds Love. Back to Anderson. Back to Love. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in. Love's got 10 points.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Basket good. 13 points for Marc Gasol.
He has been fantastic this quarter, guys. It's just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the lead.
Lillard against Armstrong. And Lillard kicks to Love. Here's Elliott. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Schrempf. Spurs trail by 16. Now the pass to Armstrong. Here's Ellis. Shoots. And the Spurs scoring again.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
The 76ers leading by 14. Lillard dishes to Love. Schrempf against Elliott. 5 to shoot. Here's Duckworth. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And San Antonio called for the foul.
And Duckworth is a mammoth guy, a giant of a guy, a towering 7-footer who really knows how to use his body inside.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
Free throw drops for Duckworth. David West, he's checked in for the Spurs. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Spurs trail by 15. Armstrong kicks to Brown. Pass to Armstrong. The feed now to West. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good, West.
Yeah, West, one of the true professionals in the game. A savvy forward, a bruising big guy with a nice touch. Loves the mid-range game, and boy, he brings championship mental focus to any team he plays on.
Now here's Anderson. He's got 5. Lillard attacking, and Brown pulls it down.
And that layup is usually going in, especially when the defense is as lazy as that.
Armstrong kicks to Brown. Uncovered. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down to 10 on the bucket from Schrempf.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
Now here's Love. He's got 10. Anderson outside. From the baseline. Here's Duckworth, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And you can see how this game is going. I mean, put a body on somebody.
Exactly, man. Come on. You got to be physical down there. There's got to be some intensity and some physicality on the board.
Here's Armstrong. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Armstrong's got his second basket of the night.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Now here's Anderson. Back to Lillard. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Spurs. Brown's got 4 rebounds in this game. Ellis kicks to Brown. Armstrong against Lillard. Armstrong passes to Brown. A floater with the second effort. Here's West. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
A chance here, Kevin, to take a look at the 76ers and how they rank in the NBA right now.
And you mentioned their free throw shooting. Not a team you can get careless with defensively. They make you pay. Sealing games at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw dropped for David West. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And David West drops them both.
Yeah, and the work they've done at the line has been impressive here in the second half.
Here's Lever. He's covered by Armstrong. Maravich against Hornacek. And it's Stoudemire in the corner. Over West. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Stoudemire's got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, you can give a defender a lot of trouble if you're consistent with that turnaround jumper. It's almost impossible to block.
Hornacek against Maravich. Pass to Lever. West against Hornacek. Over West. And the shot is long. Spurs trail by 10. Schrempf passes to West. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
David West scoring the ball. Very efficient. A high percentage shooter who looks for quality shots.
Stoudemire kicks to Hornacek. Garnett with the block. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Armstrong passes to West. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%. Here's Lever. He's covered by Armstrong. Pass to Love. Over Garnett. The 76ers again can't hit it. And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. Philadelphia ahead, up by 6. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The 4th quarter is coming up next. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. On the floor for San Antonio starting the 4th quarter, we've got Schrempf. Maravich is out there with Armstrong. And it's Garnett, and it's West in at the center position. And here are the 76ers now after the miss from Kevin Garnett.
That's exactly how you want to play it defensively, Kevin. I mean, getting a hand up to distract and bother the shooter, not easy to stop somebody this deep inside.
Here's Armstrong, and here's Maravich for 3. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
And that's why they call him the pistol. One of the most entertaining scorers in the game, and finding that one from deep.
Here's Lever, and the pass to Barry. Outside for Davis, pass to Barry. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 6 assists in the game.
And just great offensive execution by both sides, leaving nothing on the table.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Greg, both of these teams completely aligned, in sync right now. I mean, they are torching the Nets late in this ball game.
And the 76ers making a change here. Duckworth is checked in. The Spurs also changing it up. Johnson comes in for Schrempf, and it's Price in for Armstrong.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The free throw drops for West.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Left side, Davis. Shoots a fader. No good off the back of the rim. San Antonio trailing here. Inside, it's deflected. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Here's Lever, down low, and Stoudemire slams it in.
You know, the connection Stoudemire has with his teammates on these alley-oops, really special and simpatico.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play, sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc. Now, here's Price. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And I like the pass-first mentality of Price. A terrific distributor and a guy that his teammates really look up to.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Price hits them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
The 76ers leading. It's Davis on the wing. Out left to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Duckworth. He doesn't hit that one. West with some nice D. Left side, Price. Lever passes to Davis. And Maravich pulls it down. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. To the paint. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Davis. Count it. Davis has got 27.
Yeah, we all know Rick Barry can create for himself, but we get to see there what kind of passing skills he also possesses. What a sensational feed.
Now, here is Maravich. Price kicks to Maravich. That's good, and it's Price with the assist. Price has got 5 assists tonight.
And he has the chops for this, raising the intensity when it matters most.
Yeah, he's really calm in these situations. Simply takes his time in tight spots. You got to be patient, and he is playing to his strengths.
Timeout called, the 76ers. Spurs making a switch here. Gasol's checked in. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Brett Brown talking with his team. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
So it's San Antonio now. 76ers getting the bucket. Price looking it over. Inside. Got a piece of it. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. That one doesn't go. Spurs trail by 4. Now Johnson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They'll start out on the road to play the Nuggets in Denver. Then on Tuesday, they'll be playing the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And for that game against the Warriors, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
That free throw missing. Good on the second free throw. Here's Lever. It's Davis on the wing. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Davis has got 12 points in just the second half.
Great basketball from him, Kevin. A commanding performance, helping add to the lead this quarter.
Maravich the pass to Price.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Maravich against Davis. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
And Maravich is such a great scorer. All eyes are on him, but his eyes are on his teammates. A tremendous dual threat.
Now here is Davis. To the paint, here's Duckworth, and it's slammed in by Duckworth.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Now, here is Maravich. He dishes it to Price. Lock at 6. Rebounded by Duckworth. Duckworth's got 6 rebounds in the game. Passes to Barry. The dish now to Duckworth. Outside, Davis. He kicks it to Duckworth. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
I mean, all quarter long, he's been zeroed in and knocks down big shot after big shot here in the fourth.
Maravich against Davis. Shoots. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Price. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Philadelphia. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Now here is Davis. Good on the shot. Davis has got 14 points here in the second half.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
Yeah, I concur. I mean, definitely on the roll right now. Seems like everything he's throwing up is going down.
Here's Gasol. That's good, and it's Price with the assist. 15 points for Marc Gasol.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Here's Lever. Duckworth in the post, defended by Gasol. In transition, here come the Spurs. Here's Maravich. Here's Price. And another basket for San Antonio.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
Philadelphia leading by 3. It's Davis on the wing. Shoots a fader. Again, Philadelphia.
Defense has no answer for him. I mean, none. They look completely lost. He's been on fire.
Maravich kicks to Johnson. On the wing, Maravich. He's guarded by Davis. Maravich, good.
Another one for Maravich. The lights-out jump shot, the ability to finish with either hand. No one's been able to touch him tonight.
Now here's Davis. Over Maravich. Shot is good off the back rim and in. 37 points for Davis.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Maravich kicks to Price. Back to Maravich. And he uses the glass on the layup. Maravich has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, Mark Price, a superb passer, Kevin. Excellent at finding teammates when they're wide open.
Davis, the pass to Barry. Here's Lever, guarded by Price. Here's Stoudemire, and a little luck that time, but it drops. And the 76ers lead by 5.
And they're leaning on the mid-range right now. That's 6 of their last 10 from that area.
Price dishes to Maravich. Back to Price. There's the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Maravich. Maravich has got 6 assists in the game.
And with Price, you know, you not only get the range, you get the consistency. One of the league's most accurate shooters.
And the 76ers call time here. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor, and these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. And now a moment to take a look at our Jordan Player of the Game.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Ellis, he's checked in for the Spurs. So it's Philadelphia now. The lead is 2. Davis, the pass to Barry. And that one is stuffed right through.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Price. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Duckworth's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Davis. An easy 2 points on the layup. Davis has got 39. Spurs trail by 6. Price kicks to Gasol. Over Duckworth. Gasol dishes to Garnett. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
To the paint. It's stolen by Garnett. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Ellis with the ball. He feeds it to Gasol. Deflects the pass. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. It's tipped, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stoudemire. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And Garnett misses. Philadelphia leading by 4. Here's Barry. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Barry's got 9 points here in the second half.
And that shooting touch of Barry, one of the best in the game. Silky smooth from just about anywhere on the perimeter.
Gasol's shot is good.
A good score inside, and the defense really offering very little resistance.
Well, they don't have anybody to blame but themselves. Got to prevent them from getting good looks this late in the ball game. You got to come up with stops.
Down low. Money!
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Davis, the pass to Duckworth. Yes!
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 5. There's 47 seconds left in the game. And San Antonio has possession. Garnett. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
You know, the mid-range J of Garnett is a thing of beauty. Textbook release from the big man.
Davis dishes to Duckworth. He can't hit that time. Gasol with the defensive effort. Elliott's checked in for Philadelphia. Free throw is good, and that brings them within 2 here.
And Garnett, a vocal leader, always trying to psych his guys up and get into the head of the opponent.
And both free throws good from Garnett.
What a clutch performer. He loves being in these situations, just relishes the opportunity. A lot of guys say they do, but you can see it in his face. He truly does.
Great defense that time from Ellis. Garnett with it. Johnson kicks to Ellis. Price outside. Here's Gasol. can't cash in. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And the 76ers call time here. They're up by 1. 3 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
And even though Fat Lever spends most of his time on the perimeter, the man is a triple-double waiting to happen. He is the complete package in terms of scoring, assisting, and rebounding. Big fella does it all. Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're behind by 3. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And they need a 3 to tie. But look, they've got enough time here to find a good look. They can run a play off the inbounds, make sure they get it in the hands of their best shooter.
And here's Ellis for 3. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.